In this session, we want to learn about how we can launch Fluent Meshing. There are several ways to launch this software. Additionally, we will explore how we can set up the Fluent Meshing launcher. Understanding the Fluent Launcher setup. Before we dive into launching Fluent Meshing, it's essential to understand the Fluent Launcher interface and its settings. This knowledge will help you configure your meshing environment optimally for your specific projects. The Home tab overview. The Home tab is the primary starting point in the Fluent Launcher. Here, you'll find several critical settings that determine how Fluent Meshing will operate. Dimension settings. In the Dimension section, you can see that 3D is selected. This indicates we'll be working with three-dimensional geometry. This setting is crucial as it determines the type of mesh you'll create. 3D is used for volumetric models where you need to analyze flow in all three dimensions. Parallel processing configuration. The Parallel Local Machine section allows you to optimize performance by specifying how many processor cores to utilize. In our example, both meshing processes and solver processes are set to 28 cores. This setting directly impacts the speed of your mesh generation, how quickly solutions will be calculated, the size and complexity of models you can effectively work with. For complex geometries, utilizing more cores can significantly reduce processing time, but it's important to balance this with your computer's capabilities. Solver options. The Solver options section includes important computational settings. Double precision is checked, which is a critical setting to understand. Double precision uses 64-bit floating point representation for calculations. This provides higher numerical accuracy compared to single precision. It's especially important for complex models with large variations in scale. While it requires more memory, double precision helps prevent numerical errors in your solutions. The native GPU solver option remains unchecked in this instance, but could be enabled to leverage graphics processing unit power for certain calculations. Working directory. At the bottom of the interface, you'll notice the Working Directory field. This specifies where your project files will be saved and accessed from. Setting an appropriate working directory helps organize your projects. It's recommended to create dedicated folders for each project to keep files organized. The Folder Browser button on the right allows you to easily navigate to and select your desired directory. Understanding these fundamental settings in the Fluent Launcher will help ensure your meshing projects start with the proper configuration, potentially saving you time and computational resources while improving accuracy. As I explained, there are several ways to launch Fluent Meshing. The first method I want to discuss is searching for Fluent in the Windows search bar. After that, click on Fluent, select Meshing, configure the Fluent Launcher settings, and then click on Start. This opens Fluent Meshing. As we know, we're teaching the watertight model workflow, so we'll navigate to this section and select Watertight Geometry. Once selected, our Fluent Meshing environment will be ready to use. I want to teach two other ways to launch Fluent Meshing. Method 2. Using Workbench Workflow. After creating geometry in Workbench, we can launch Fluent Meshing by dragging and dropping the Mesh component from the toolbox into the Workbench project schematic. Then, connect the geometry component to the mesh component by drawing a connection line between them. Double-click on the mesh component and the Fluent Launcher will appear. Configure the launcher settings as needed and click Start to open Fluent Meshing. Method 3. Using Transfer Data option. I'll now demonstrate another method for launching Fluent Meshing. First, I'll delete the previous mesh component from our workflow. Now, we'll navigate to our geometry component, right-click on it, and select Transfer Data to New. From the menu that appears, choose Fluid Meshing. This automatically creates a connection between your geometry and a new mesh component. Double-click on this mesh component to open the Fluent Launcher. Configure the launcher settings as needed and click Start to begin your meshing session. Both methods efficiently integrate your geometry with Fluent Meshing while maintaining your project workflow in Workbench.